What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the RC Koga. This is P Valley Season 1, Episode 7. Next week's the season finale. It called Last Call for Alcohol. So, we're gonna start with Autumn. Not much to tell, not much to talk about, but we know that she was daydreaming about that she was dancing for her baby daddy. I'm gonna say that was the guy that was looking for her. And next thing you know, she saw her daughter. He was holding her daughter, and she apparently having daydream nightmare. Let me just say that, and that's how the theme song came on. And we know Mercedes. I guess she was here to pick up her money or whatever she was doing there because she found out that her mother was out when she was supposed to be in jail, and she found out that Uncle Clifford bail bail her out, and she was pissed off. And then soon Uncle Clifford, before we talk about Uncle Clifford, Mercedes, we see Uncle Clifford going home, and you see Corbin. Corbin got knocked the heck out. He got a black eye. He was covered in blood. He had bruises on him. I'm guessing that his brothers did this to him. And then they have a conversation and stuff like that, and that talking about the casino situation, and Uncle Clifford told him not to come back to the pink or something like that. I'll be forgetting things, but if I just talk about what's in my head, just browsing and stuff. But anyway, um, think that woman was talking to Mercedes and stuff like that, and it is what it is. And then we see Uncle Clifford again talking, walked into her office, and that's when Mercedes was in her office waiting for her, and she had to explain herself why Patrice is out. She was pissed off. She wasn't happy. The reason why she got her out because she needed her to speak for the paint to keep her business. Even we know it's a guy dressed like a woman, but we just call her she. We just call him a she. I meant to say that. My bad. Um, it didn't work. It felt like she's not gonna be able to keep her business because the mayor's still trying to get the casino, trying to shut it down, trying to do what he does best, and you got him and Andre that was going back and forth because you could tell Andre is sick of his bullshit. And then his secretary or assistant came in and talked about it's too late because I guess he was gonna go make a speech, but that was canceled because it's thanks to Patrice. Remember Patrice and Uncle Clifford was talking. It's trying to get the paint to stay open. And yeah, then of course young mother dyed his hair blue, by the way, wavy blue hair. And we see him and Uncle Clifford went, you know, surprising Uncle Clifford in the car. I think that was her car and stuff like that. And they stopped getting it in. He was trying to put her hands down his pants, but instead he put his hands down her pants. And pretty much, they was fucking and shit. And his manager was looking for him. And he saw those two come out of the woods together. And he wasn't judging him, which I was surprised. I thought he would, but he said you like what you like. And then he gave him advice. Because your mother was about to go off, but had to put a stop to that. And he know that your mother like what he like. He doesn't care what he does. It's none of his business. And I know I'm going all over the place because I don't talk about things in order. Go watch Ashley Miller. She'll tell you everything. And anybody else will review P Valley. So what else happened? We know Autumn and Mercedes have a conversation. She gave her the stats of the money. And she gave her all the money because you remember she still got to get her gym. Her studio, her dance studio. So she can teach these women to dance. And not to make the same mistake she did. So she said she wished she could say goodbye to the guy she used to mess with, the guy that was married. She wished she could say goodbye. And we know Autumn knew Autumn just told me say that she's married, that he's married. She say so. She doesn't care. So when Autumn went to the strip club, cause you know Mercedes and Autumn get along now, and you see Mississippi got those nasty bruises again, and she gotta run while she can. And what Gizzy even said to Autumn, she said, I don't understand why she didn't leave. Because I think she's scared to leave because what he's gonna do, he looked like he's capable of hurting people. Look what he did to Mississippi. That was crazy. And he and had another show up to the strip club and get to know who the exact he is. She confronted him and stuff, saying that you ever hurt her, I'm going. And then he put a stop to it because she was about to say to kill him and stuff like that. And she said, I will take my friend and she will be staying with me, my mother, and stuff like that. And he's not gonna let that happen because he know what gets to stay at in the trailer park. And you could tell Gizzy is country the way she speaks, just like Diamond is. Because he ain't talk like that on the half and the half knot, but you know, that's how it is in Mississippi. And speaking of Mississippi and Diamond, they were about the kids, and that's what Gizzy came out, walked out, you know, came out, and they were just about the kids when she came out for some fresh air, and you know, the woman that was making the dress, she was taking care of the bruises, covering it up. But I hope Mississippi leave while she can't, aka Keyshawn. I hope she leave. And Keyshawn was laughing at Gizzy, and Gizzy said that's not fun. You could tell Gizzy is really upset because she'll expect her boyfriend to show up. But we already know what the hell he been doing. He been sleeping with another woman, and Gizzy don't know yet. That man's a player, and I shouldn't know that he would do this. Cheat on Gizzy, think it's okay. I hope he sees it. Yeah, there ain't gonna be no problem for her, but yeah, good. I mean, for him, but I hope she's find out. And we know Young Mother's gonna be performing. Mississippi help him out to get over his stage frights. And when she had him naked, he was killing the rhyme. And now, if he can do it in front of Mississippi, you gotta do it in front of a whole bunch of fans. People that want to see you and see if you can be serious. So and I believe next week should go well. I hope. Let's hope it stay that way. Cause we already know Young Mother wanna be with Uncle Cliff. It's not like that with him in Mississippi. That was just a distraction to shut them up. And now his men to know what the hell he been. He knows. I bet he know he was in a strip club getting it with Uncle Clifford. It wasn't Mississippi you was messing with. You was messing with Uncle Clifford. So he wasn't judging him. He said you like what you like. He just want him to be careful. Even he didn't say that, but you could tell in his head that he tried to tell him to be careful. Because it's pretty dangerous. That's why Uncle Cliff was telling him that you gotta be careful, because look what happened last time with two lesbian gay couple was together. They was murdered. And she don't want nothing to happen to him either. Or her. He was a dude dressed like a woman, but we just calling her a she. Call him a she though. Gotta go by it. And Autumn and Mercedes know that Autumn's leaving. And we know why she's leaving, because her baby daddy is back. And he was, you know, looking for Autumn, and she was in the strip club, and Mercedes was trying to get a lap dance for him, but he said, I got my eyes on her. And we saw Autumn on the dance pole. Actually, she was dancing with the other guy, and they can't be naked, they can't show no tits. And publicly, they had to wear clothes to be, just imagine that they had tits showing everywhere. Yeah, what I was saying, we also know that, that when Mercedes called Autumn over there, Autumn though was some other guy that Mercedes was about to dance with. Turns out she saw the guy that was abusing her and trying to hurt her. And you remember, you know, this was the last scene. You know, I'm going around in circles. She also was fighting for him because she thought she killed him. She thought she shot him. And that's exactly what she told him when he was asking for his money. He said, with my money. and he was calling about her government named Haley. Where's my money, Haley? Remember, I think even Matt Maine told him what she was, or the sheriff, because we did see the sheriff talking to Uncle Clifford. And he said he hate when the club had to go. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he did like the place. Maybe the sheriff did go there before. But Diamond decided to let young mother Goons in because he had them was bad. So young mother is got the VIP now. They started to take him seriously. So that's good. Next week it should be good. When young mother get on the stage and do what he had to do. I was about to say she was wrong with me. Then we seen his wife. Well, Autumn was getting I know I'm going all over the place. When she was getting Andre a lap dance, Andre said we had to leave because he didn't want her to go. Let's just make that clear. He want to be with Haley. He don't want to be with his wife. And speaking of his wife, she was calling him, kept blowing up his phone. I forgot her name too. Start with a B. She ended up calling him, and then Autumn said, just answer because it could be important. And she know it was his wife, and he had to go. He didn't want to leave. You could tell he enjoyed Autumn getting lap dance on her. And then she was calling him, and she said, I know you ain't cheating on me and stuff, because I feel like his wife's gonna find out that he been messing with somebody else while he was in Mississippi, because you know she came from Atlanta. And I believe Atlanta and Mississippi, I think it's like next to each other. Maybe it's the same thing as Georgia too. Because Atlanta and Georgia is like next to each other too. But Maggie's in Georgia. Well, I'm sorry I say that. My sister's in Georgia because I don't know me say people's name. But yeah, that's where she stay at with her and her husband and her 2 children. Anything else? This week he was shutting her up, having sex, eating her out. He was screwing her like he was screwing Autumn. Because that's what he see right now. He see Autumn do her. Right there. That's how you want to do. That's why you want to screw with Autumn. We know he like Haley. I think he gonna end up cheating on his wife. This time they're gonna really get into it. Because I think him and Autumn probably gonna mess around. And this time, he's gonna do it. He almost this close to having sex with her. If he had a condom, I think she would let it happen. Yeah, and by the way, Mercedes was worrying about Haley. She seen how fighting she is to him, and now she's starting to piece to piece. She's gonna find out what's going on. Because Autumn haven't told Mercedes everything. Just about her daughter. Because I guess she didn't want to tell her all of it. But she will find out why she was shaking and why she was scared. And you know she was scared. But that's why she ran and got away from him. And now her past is back. But I can't wait to what's going to happen next week. Because Mark Dart is going to talk about the spoilers for this week. I can't wait either. So yeah, guys, is that all I have to talk about? I know it was a long review, at least 13 minutes. But yeah, I think that's all I have to clear that up. Anyway, guys, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, please turn on the notifications, share this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.